We showed up here in August with one mindset, going through fall ball and our 55 games, and that's about this week. The Big South Tournament's been our goal from the day we got here to compete for a championship. We've talked about it a lot. We've made it our goal. We've made it our expectation, and now it's finally here. 55 games of preparation lead us to stepping up against Coastal on Thursday. So we're excited going in. We're coming off a very solid weekend against Radford. Only team in the conference to beat Radford in a conference series this year. So we're feeling very confident going in. Had a lot of timely hitting this weekend, which hasn't been there as of late. So we swung the bats well. Our pitching was very, very good, and our defense was very good as well. We didn't have an error in the entire weekend. So our pitching and defense there puts us in a position to compete with anyone in conference. But we're going in, like I said, off a great weekend, feeling confident. And that's the biggest thing going into a tournament like this is your confidence level, playing as a team and playing with high energy. And we're excited about that, and we're ready to go.
Briefly talk about some of the keys to victory in the game, first against Coastal, and then I guess looking ahead, or just in the tournament in general.
Like I said, going into the tournament, the biggest thing is your confidence level. If you're feeling confident going in, you think you have an opportunity to beat anybody, and we feel like that. Next key, we've talked about it a lot recently, and we did a very good job with it against Radford, is our aggressiveness. You got to be confident, you got to be aggressive, and then the next key is in a tournament situation, there's going to be a lot of emotions flying high. There's going to be a lot of tense situations. There's a lot of tight ball games in the Big South Tournament all the time. So there's going to be crucial situations within a ball game where it's going to get hectic. The team that is able to keep level-headed and keep focused through those hectic, tense situations usually going to come out on top. Usually a lot of times during the tournament it comes down to one or two big plays, who makes a mistake, who takes advantage of a mistake. So if you can keep level-headed during those tense situations, you're really going to come out on top. We've been talking about that a lot, expecting, like I said, a hectic situation and being able to deal with that. We did well with it this past weekend. We expect to continue to carry on with that. This past weekend was really the beginning of the tournament for us, is what we talked about. We had a tournament atmosphere. Our team was intense, loud the entire weekend. We were aggressive, and that just prepared us for Game 1 coming Thursday.
Talk briefly about some of the tournament history that you've had in your brief time here.
My first year here, we were one game away from competing for the Big South Championship. Last year we picked up another win in the tournament. Didn't go as far as we would have liked to, but biggest difference coming into this year compared to the past 2 years is really the past 2 years we had the ability to compete at the tournament. We knew that going in. We talked about hoping to win the conference championship, and we knew we'd go in there and compete well. The biggest difference this year is we really feel like we have the ability to beat anyone. Going through the conference season, we've beaten everyone at one point or another during our conference series. We won the series against the #1 team coming off this past weekend. We're feeling very comfortable going in, but now instead of just having the ability to compete, the mindset that we can compete, now our goal and our talk is about taking the next step and winning the thing.